They're 28-11 at home. They're 38-40 overall. They sit a game and a half behind Washington and the Indiana. They have won 10 of their last 13 at home. They have won 3 in a row here. They've got the rebound. It's Oakley. Oakley to Jordan. Look out. Vern Fleming back to cover. Got to put a body on him. Back to an open Paxson. Oh, boy. John Paxson. He's checked by John Long on top. There's Jordan. Jordan with the tongue out. That's his standard. He just hit it.
Well, we should get something here.
Long, tough shot. Real tough shot. Coming down on the wing. Trailers in the middle of the right lane. Let's see, are they going to call it? 2 shots. No, they're not going to call a goaltender.
It didn't quite get up there, I don't think. Let's take a look at this. Here's John on that shot. I don't know about that.
All right, let's see who we are. Stepanovic. And stepping in, Michael Jordan, one of the leaders in the league in steals. Breakaway, he'll take it to the hole.
Ooh. That's what they pay their money for.
Sellers, the rookie from Ohio State. He is 7 feet, 212 pounds. Oakley to Jordan. He's deep. Stepanovic can't stop him. Sedale 3, he's played by Long, so they don't switch there. Sellers is played by Person. That's 7 feet over 6'8". Jordan over Vern Fleming.
He's on a roll.
He's got 8. Good to a point, then you stop playing him, and he just makes that little extra move and curls backdoor and reverses it. Jordan, one more.
There he is. He's lighting it up.
That puts some 3-in-1 oil in the elbow. He's ready to go. 18-16. Chicago by a deuce. Big game.
Ooh.
Taken away by Jordan on the entry pass attempt by Long. Nice to Oakley, and good defense by Vernon. You see the weak side cheating ahead on the fly, and Vern's got to be aware of the transition of that other guy's got to get back to cover.
Vern really gave it a hustle there. Now watch John here on this pass. That's what we call telegraphing a pass. He held it right up there, showed it to Michael, and here's Michael. Boom, baby.
I have never... Sellers runs well. Up to Jordan. That's who they look at. Here's Herb. Herb tries to take the charge. No go.
Changed hands in the air.
Another hook and ladder. Sedale 3 down top. Played by Vern Fleming. Stop and go. Trying to open up in the middle. There's Jordan on the come around. Hello.
Picture perfect. Boy, that jump shot is so beautiful.
He's shooting about 80% so far today. 32-24, Chicago by 8. That matches their big lead. And again, for the second time today, Jordan steals the entry pass. He has 3 steals in the game already. Incredible. Back to 3. Swing it back to Brad Sellers. Chicago and Indiana have the same numbers, and they go back to the season series matchup, and whoever comes away with one today would get the nod as far as playoff positioning. Jordan. Good if it goes. Does. And at the line. And he's got 18 points already. 7:03 in the half, he's got 18.
Watch this guy. Here's Michael. He's going into the paint right here. And when you come over on a double team there, or to take a foul, you've got to keep him from getting that ball up on the board.
Jordan is something else. Chicago by 5 with 5:10 to play in the quarter. Michael Jordan. Jordan on a high screen by Corzine. Look for the pick and slip. Tries to go on top to Banks. Paxson. Jordan on the post up. Down on Long. Look at the shot.
Look at this.
How did he change direction?
By a 6'11", 265-pound Dave Corzine. And we talked about Paxson, this being a good club for a John Paxson. It's a good club for a Dave Corzine, too.
It really is.
Because they can use him as a passer and an outside shooter and a guy to set big blocks.
Jordan with both, he's got 25. With Atlanta and Boston in the next 2 games. And then Philadelphia. Michael Jordan again, 27 points. Biggest lead of the game right now. Herb steps up, tries to prevent Jordan from going over the top. John Long pulls up. Look at the moves he moved. Look at the moves he made to get it. And he's right there to get his own missed shot in case it comes out. 7 points for Vern Fleming. Chuck Person.
There he is.
And Jordan again, soaring to new heights. It's hard to believe he can soar any higher.
Boy, he can throw it into another gear, too.
They figure he makes over $4 million a year with endorsements, maybe around $6 million. I don't know the numbers. Nobody can come up with the exact figure.
He's just flying in there.
You know, as it turns out, Slick, when you think about it, Portland passed on him and they picked Sam Bowie. Portland really, I mean, as far as the league is concerned, the best thing that could have happened was for Jordan to come to Chicago to try and revitalize his franchise. Portland sold out every 81-74. Been a different third quarter here for the Indiana Pacers. Here Jordan. John Long is out there. Boy, you got to feel like a lonely man when he lets it fly. You're out there, there's nothing you can do. So you charge him with a technical foul. 89-82. And Jordan at the line on the tee for the zone.
He works on it.
So they get the ball back on the possession. Jordan, he could have been called for travel there. He was not. He comes out of that with 3. And then
Here he is down on the baseline. Here's the great one. He didn't get the hoop, but he got on the line.
Pacers have yet to score a point here in the 4th. They have gone 3 minutes and 15 seconds without scoring a point.
And if you want to look at a player that's carrying a franchise right on his back, you're looking at one right there on the free throw line.
This guy is worth everything they pay him. Believe me, for all things considered, what he's done for the league, wow. And he makes the second. Anderson will play on Gene Banks. Wayman steps up on Jordan. Try to help, not enough. Well, he ran his feet out of room is what he did. He just hurt himself. He couldn't come back. Bad feet from Achilles on the cut.
Oh, boy.
They had the pick and roll inside. Jordan. Boy, what a recovery by Chicago on that one.
Regardless of the outcome, and we'll see if we can get something going here with 3.5 to go.
Boy, they are really something when they play this way. Jordan missing on the first.
And he's not invincible.
And makes the second. The NBA. I walked in here today and people were saying, hey, you got a good team. Good team. A 13-game swing with a week to play. 13 games improved over last year. And that is an accomplishment you don't see very often in the NBA.
Well, you certainly don't. As a matter of fact, when you look around the league, it's hard to look back and see a team that made that kind of an improvement in 1 year in the
14-point lead. Pacers had it down to 3, and that's where it stopped. At the end of 3, 85-82. Jordan again, pull up, great suspension, foul on the play. How many free throws has Michael Jordan shot today?
John Long.
Here he is going to his left and going up with the jumper. And the big thing about a player like this, you know, after you've been around this league for a while and watched the referees, when you reach the stature of a Michael Jordan, a lot of times you're going to go to the line if you make the moves, whether you got fouled or not. It's happened for years and years. It happened with the Chamberlains and the Robertsons and the Baylors and the West. And so he's going to get some freebies.
He's 11 for 14 at the line, 12 for 15. At the end of today, the Pacers will be in 7th place in the Eastern Conference. Chicago a half game out.
Oh,
and they tie him up.
Now that's got to be a jump ball there.
Looked to me like he had all ball. Let's see.
He put him on the line.
No, they put him on the line. The easy way out, I guess.
You be the judge. Here he goes. Here's Stepanovic. Now, you know, Ed Rush, that one official out there, I threw a ball rack at him about 12 years ago.
Did you hit him?
I just picked up and threw the ball rack at him, and the balls were one of those red, white, and blue ones. You know, they just went all over the place.
Did you hit him, though? You're 0 for 1.
No, I think it hit him in the leg.
50 points for Michael Jordan. 51. Why don't basketball coaches wear uniforms like they do in baseball?
I don't know. They must think you don't sweat out here when you're coaching. You know?
The legs aren't that bad, are they?
Everybody else has got a uniform that they wear.
Doug Collins. He's done a nice job. He really has.
He's got some people to work with.
Yeah, he does. Jordan.
There's one right there that anybody can work with.
Michael Jordan made the pass. Jordan, he's still hustling. And Jordan is saying, I touched it, tapped it off Herb Williams' face.
Well, basketball fans that have watched this game have just seen one of the great individual performances of the season by that guy. Boy, they're standing here.
Boy, when he plays like that, they're tough. And when this guy plays like he has in Corzine, they're good. Michael Brown.